Welcome to Jurassic Reviews. This video is a few weeks late, but I finally had some time to get it finished. G-Fest this year was a ton of fun, despite the huge crowds. I think this had to be the largest G-Fest ever, most likely a combination of Godzilla Minus One and the new Empire coming out recently. And the convention itself has grown steadily over the years. We're living in what is probably Godzilla's peak in popularity. It's crazy to think that there was only 1,000 or so people that attended my first G-Fest way back in 2003 in a really small hotel. Because of this, there were certain things I didn't get to see, like the costume parade, though I did still get to see a good amount of great costumes throughout the halls of the convention. I saw that they were staying at the same hotel next year, which is great because my friends and I really like it. I just hope they open up even more areas to ease some of the traffic that's been building. Like, this is the first year I've ever seen a line to the model room, which is a great sign for the convention, but it's to the point that everything there has a line. With all that said, let's take a look at the figures I picked up this year. The main figure I was after was the Bandai Godzilla 1991, the art. I decided to make this a Bandai heavy year, as there was quite a few things I missed out on recently that I wanted to pick up, and this is one of them. I love how much this figure pops. This is actually not the first one I went for. The first one I spotted from a distance, but the crowd was so dense that I could only get to it really slowly, and right when I went to grab it, someone else did. Ended up working out though, as I found another one later for an even lower price. The next figure I got was the Bandai Bagan. I've wanted this figure for a while, but I felt like G-Fest would be a cool place to pick it up. I believe this is the first time we've seen this monster in figure form, and I'm glad to add it to the collection. After that, I picked up the Titanosaurus reissue. I still think the original Titanosaurus is the best, but I'm glad Bandai finally re-released it, though it's basically the Toys Dream Project version, with some slight differences. I picked up the Godzilla 1954, the art maquette, another one of those figures that I've been meaning to get, but I decided to hold off until G-Fest. I found it for a pretty good price compared to eBay prices, so I was pretty happy I did hold off. I also love the tag on this thing. It's a really nice, unique figure to pick up. I also picked up the Bandai Gamera 1999, another nicely done Bandai figure. One of the cheaper pickups, but I always try to grab at least one Gamera thing, and this was on the list. Next, I brought my Bandai Baragon 2001 along to get signed by Ray Oda, as GMK is my favorite Godzilla movie and Baragon is one of my favorite monsters. I have a really decent GMK autograph collection going on now. And last but certainly not least is the giant Mezco Godzilla. This was by far my favorite G-Fest pickup. I pre-ordered this thing a long time ago, but ended up canceling it. And right before G-Fest, I decided that if I saw one for retail there, I'd grab it. And that's exactly what happened. I remember a lot of people said the price on this thing was not justified, but after getting it in person, I think it's worth every penny. I thought the head sculpt was off in some of the early promo pictures, but I think the end result looks great. One of my favorite moments was carrying the huge and amazing looking box out of the dealer room and just watching the reactions of everyone standing in line. And we decided to open this down in the lobby, and it was fun having people come up and check it out, since the light up and sound features are awesome on it. Yeah, 10 out of 10 figure for me. So glad I got it. And one more thing. My brother picked up a Jurassic Park item from a friend while we were there. The Camo Extreme Jungle Spinosaurus. This was the last figure we needed to complete the line, and has always been my favorite. For whatever reason though, we waited the longest to get it. So that's my G-Fest 2024 haul. Now sit back and enjoy some video I captured from the rest of the convention.